Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Galaxy Outlaw. Today we're probably headed home. We have a mission stop off in Juarez, if I'm remembering correctly, and then I think we're gonna head down to Eureka and have a look at what those unique ship designs that are available at Bountiful Vista are. My suspicion is that we will not have the money right now to buy anything really cool. But once we see what the prices are, we can see whether it's worth saving up for something. I gotta be honest with you. The Durston is doing the things we need it to do. And we get some significant trade-in value on this thing. It is at least potentially the case. Wait, is this the way I want to go? I want to go down to Juarez, right? Yeah. It is at least potentially the case that even if a new ship is really expensive, we can get there largely off of trade-in value.
Autopilot disengaged.
I seem to be in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, there's a lot of trouble going on in space. I mean, I'm sorry to be the one who has to tell you this, but you have some valuable cargo. Did you know that? These pirates are friendly to us, so it would not be a big problem to get in here and just bust up the trade ships. Let's do it.
I sure could use your help.
Well, I'm gonna help somebody, that's for sure. This might seem like a good time for you to drop your cargo.
Hell no! I'm not dropping my
Okay.
cargo.
What have we got here?
It is nice to show up and be able to jump in alongside the pirates here. This is a cool change of pace.
Damn.
I mean, how did you think this was gonna end? I'm basically driving 4 tanks taped together. And thanks to the fact that you don't really need aerodynamics in space, you could actually make a ship that is 4 tanks tied together. You might have some launch and re-entry problems, I guess. I'm gonna let the pirates just shoot down the other freighters while we sit here and vacuum up all the loot. And I'm not quite close enough to that. There we go. Okay. How's it going, everybody? I mean, there's no sense in messing around. At this point, we're gonna have to space them all, right? Let's just go do it. I guess calling them up and telling them to drop their stuff does give us a little bit of pirate rep.
Hoods out here. Mostly just hoods.
You can forget it.
Although I would be okay never hearing that line again. That would be just fine. This feels a little unfair. Okay, there's the breach.
Level decreased.
Ow. Definitely got tagged by debris there. Alright, what else we got? I mean, I guess we have space in the hold for some iron ore. Hold on, that's pretty far away.
Ride easy.
Yeah, get off my screen. Okay, I guess this is the only stuff that's left is over here.
Hello, fellow traveler.
It does feel like a super weird design decision, both in universe and also from a game design perspective, for there not to be a different screen for the communication stuff. I guess you're talking about like a real screen real estate problem at that point, but it is super inconvenient sometimes for people calling us to disable our ability to see the things that we're trying to do.
Destination reached.
199.1.
Alright, if I'm honest with you, I don't exactly remember what my job was in Juarez, just that we had one.
Someday this thing is just gonna shake itself apart.
I mean, it's not like I need to prep for these missions or anything. They're always kind of the same thing, because you really have a pretty limited number of verbs in this game. That's okay. They're fun verbs.
Autopilot disengaged by craft proximity.
Well, that is potentially bad news for the craft to which we are proximal. Okay, no. I don't have any interest in messing with those guys. A single ton of skag is not interesting to me. Not even worth slowing down for.
Come on into the bay. Don't hang around now.
Sounds like there's some gunfighting happening outside. I really appreciate that they will just let me land, even while there are explosions occurring. Yeah, you know, with the jump drive refueling for free and without you having to pay attention to it every single time that you land, I wonder why there's even a jump drive fuel system in the game. It feels like it would be very difficult to run out.
There you are. Juno, it's good to see you again, and in the flesh this time.
You couldn't find a change of clothes?
Happy to see someone with a level head on their shoulders running this place. That's enough for me. And it's all Marla's doing anyway.
Couldn't have done it without you, Juno.
I mean, maybe he just really likes orange.
Juno. I don't get the impression you want your old spot back, although I figure Tatiana would like nothing better.
Nah, I got my own problems. I don't need to make my mother one of them again.
If you need any help with those problems, you let me know, Juno. I've got your back anytime.
And with that, I got work to do. This place isn't gonna pull itself back together on its own.
Okay, new buddy character. You can change your active buddy by visiting them at their home station. That is inconvenient. I think I would rather have... I mean, as much as I hate to admit it, Richter really has kind of grown on me, and he does do good work. Probably it's the case that Marla's better, though, right? You get her later in the story, she's probably more powerful? Yeah, sure. Let's make Marla our active buddy. Let's see how that works out for us. So, nothing really to do here, I guess... No, we don't need any repairs or new missiles or anything. We're all set. I guess let's just keep moving. Keep moving south, right? So we have a mission to deliver a bunch of robots, so we have to go to... Let's see, we gotta go to Missouri, right? And then we'll swing through Eureka on the way to Kansas from Missouri, make a bunch of money off of that, and then... Why does Texas have a star? Is that where my main mission... No, actually we don't have any... I guess... Has Texas always had that star on the map? Oh, it's probably supposed to be denoting that this is the home region of a buddy, so we could go there and, like, switch back to Richter. Yeah, okay. So Missouri, then. And the first of the DICE players is in Flagstaff, Arizona, which is just all kinds of the wrong direction. Okay.
The more the merrier.
Colorado. Which jump gate is Colorado? Should probably have, like, pulled that up on the map. That one.
Autopilot disengaged by craft proximity.
I wonder how different the feeling of the game is if you don't auto-jump all the time. Okay, it's just mercenaries fighting guys. That's cool, no thanks.
Let's put some more marks on the kill board.
Destination reached. Craft entering the area.
I'm assuming, yeah, she said that because there are cops. There are cops fighting somebody.
Level increased.
We could, like, check out who it is they're fighting and try to get a handle on the situation here, but the fact is, I don't really care. Like, this is the action we're going to take no matter what, I think. Ooh. Yeah.
Come on.
I was trying really hard not to crash into that. You take little enough damage from crashing into the remains of people's fuselage that I guess I don't have to care. Okay. That was my kill. I got the last hit. You all saw it. Who else is left that could be a problem? It seems like maybe not a lot of people. Oh. That's free stuff, though.
You just jump right into this whenever you feel like it.
I believe I already have, thank you. I mean, I do appreciate the invitation, though. He's just being nice.
This was just not your lucky day.
Fine, I'm ejecting my cargo. Just back off.
That's a fine, smart move there. Please do not drift into me. Pulling some blast core shit over here.
Got it.
That was the best vehicle in blast core.
There we go.
Just gonna fly around in a circle here until we're done vacuuming everything up. Okay. Am I allowed to use the jump gate yet? Because it was not the case that any of the ships in the area were actually marked as red to us. It might be the case we can just go, even if they're not all dead. You know, honestly, it probably would have been worth my time to just refigure the power a little bit there. We were further from the gate than I thought we were.
That always gives me such a splitting headache.
Okay, now I better figure this manually here. So we want to go to Missouri. That's New Mexico. There we go. There's too many jump gates, and the ship computer is really bad at intuiting what I would like to do.
Autopilot disengaged by hostiles.
Can you imagine the inconvenience of it? A computer that you have to actually, like, give commands to. These guys don't have anything I care about. Let's just engage the standard tactic. Fly very fast and forwardly.
Missile inbound. Missile
Maybe with a little bit of wiggle, because actually that's kind of a lot of fire. I'm surprised. We're not being chased by very dangerous ships, but they actually are doing some serious shield damage.
Destination reached.
God, I love having enough room for error that I can take some serious shield damage and not immediately die from it. We can make those kinds of distinctions.
Ugh, I hate these jumps.
Okay, so I need to head to Joplin, and we gotta hope that they have enough of the thing we're looking for. I mean, even if they don't... Shoot. Okay, maybe we got other problems right now. It seems like other problems singular, so probably only briefly do we have an issue.
No.
Stop! Stop! That is totally the wiggle. That was absolutely the wiggle she was doing there.
I think that's the last of them. Gotcha.
Okay, that is all of the loot.
Autopilot disengaged by distress signal.
No, that's okay. Yeah, maybe we should have done that actually, because I am kind of short on cash still. Yeah, whatever.
Nice to see a friendly face out here.
One of these days, it's not going to do that. It's going to, for some reason, fail to automatically initiate docking, and I'm just going to plow into a space station at 840,000 kilometers per hour. Alright, first things first. Empty the hold of all of this garbage. Sorry. First things first is apparently repair. I took some damage to my autocannon at some point. Oh, it was probably it was the jump. I was about to say, I didn't think anything actually got through our shields, but it was probably the jump. Well, seems like today they don't have pretty much anything in stock. That's inconvenient. We did go to the right station, didn't we? Well, I mean, we'll take these, obviously. Okay, it is robot modules. Did we buy a lot of robot modules recently? Maybe I'm the reason they're low on stock. Well, this is the only place that I really know of to get that kind of stuff. Okay, hold on. Let's get back out into space and have a look around. I don't think the other stations in this sector do robotics, right? The other stations, singular. This is a rundown factory. It does say they produce robot modules. I don't know if they're going to be terribly friendly to us, given that that's a Commonwealth station and everything, but I guess it's worth a shot.
Destination reached.
It would be really great if I didn't get immediately arrested upon the approach. Oh, that's not the right thing. Here we go.
Inbound.
Does seem like they have some issues with me.
Missile inbound.
Systems critical.
Okay, that was fast. Sure looks like we're gonna have a serious issue here.
Missile
You know what?
inbound.
Let's call in
I
Marla.
could use a little help. You in?
Hey, Juno, was just thinking about you. Oh, yeah, girl, I can lend a hand.
Ah, stupid slippery Dodge cop vehicles. Stupid slippery words making me sound like some kind of space caveman.
What's the score?
2-0 right now. You want to start catching up? Who is actually shooting at me? Bunch of random freighters. That actually works out just fine for me, because they have stuff on them that I would like to have. Ow. Seems easy enough.
Great shot, girl.
I mean, I'm basically shooting the broadside of a barn out here. It's not that impressive. Alright, we're going to pick up the cargo, but we should probably focus on killing hostiles for... Oh boy. There are a couple of hostiles, it turns out. Well, I think we gotta put them away. I'm starting to suspect that we are not going to be allowed to dock. That said, obviously, I'm not exactly broken up about it.
Oh, girl, I love a light show.
You know, we don't actually have that many enemies right on top of us. A lot of stuff is further back than I thought. We may as well grab the cargo now. Even though I am hearing gunfire from our own turret, so I guess the enemies can't be that far away. Hey, alien specimens are pretty valuable. He thinks I'm afraid of a little bit of close contact. He hasn't seen how I usually fly.
I'm on this one.
At least we're getting stuff we can take back to Joplin.
Oh, come on. Gotcha.
Is that Marla that just flew that close to the front of my ship? That seems
Oh, time
not
to
that
introduce
friendly.
them to the business end of my gun.
Okay, I think we pulled all of the stuff out of space here. We're getting, yeah, just constantly. It seems like more stuff is jumping in. So I'm wondering if we're actually even going to be able to clear this. It may be the case that new ships are going to show up faster than we are able to kill them. And we definitely won't be able to jump in while there's hostiles around. Come on, I thought you were breaching.
Ma'am,
There we
right
go.
Where I want 'em. Oh, they messed with the wrong ladies today.
Yeah, let's not correct her about who messed with who. I mean, I did not shoot first, to be fair. Oh, there's a police cruiser. We should probably handle that. Hold on a second. There's a button. There's a button to ask your squad mate to... Here we go. I believe there's a button to ask your squad mate to focus on your current target, and I really want her in here on this thing, because these guys have some annoying shields. Map. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I imagined that. It does kind of seem like maybe I imagined that. Yeah, none of this stuff does it. Target nearest hostile is a button that only sometimes does that thing. Sometimes it always targets a hostile. It does that for sure. You have not bound the damper cut. I don't think I want to mess with it. We've gotten so used to flying the way we fly now. Maybe I am misremembering? Maybe I have to... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I have to have her targeted. That seems like a real pain. Oh, it threw me off with the sudden explosions there.
Missile inbound.
They have their own swarm launcher. Seems like when you ECM a swarm missile bay, you get all of the missiles at once. I was trying there to kill that turret. I think it's not going to be quite that easy. Come on. Is that what evasion is right there? That thing I just did? I almost got all the turrets off of this side of the ship. She's out there shooting at freighters or something. I don't know what she's doing. Okay. I do wish that my targeting thing... There we go. Just please, please, please finish the job. So, yeah, I'm being shot at a lot by other things. I would love for this to just be over.
You messed with the wrong girl today.
The amount of hull these damn things have. How is it still alive?
All units, please assist.
We're actually not going to be able to kill this thing. As you can tell, I've sort of gone all in. Thing is, if we don't get rid of it, then it's just going to get all of its impressive amount of shields back. And
serious mistake, citizen.
maybe police cruisers just can't be killed with small ship level weapons. Oh no, I think it's going up. Okay, I think that's the first time we've actually killed one of those things. Okay, alright, hull breaches. We don't need systems. Alright, trying to
Take a bite out of this.
kill some of these cops while evading the rest of these cops. Ow. We are out of swarms. All power to the shields. Let's get some regen going. And having a really hard time getting rid of the missiles here. They're firing them so often that those ECMs are still on cooldown a lot of the time. Please get my shields back up. The cannons cannot do the job forever here. Or at all, it seems like. If we manage to get a good angle behind him, we can hit him with the javelin. Actually, do I have the javelins up? Yeah. Okay. Oh. Alright, shields are back.
The trap is...
Yeah, I'll be right with you, man. I'm just a tiny bit busy. You know, we've almost actually done this. I'm kind of curious if they'll just let me land. Let's go get this stuff.
One of my trackers in the Louisiana system.
Louisiana.
That's good news.
Okay.
I was getting a little impatient. Where am I looking in Louisiana?
Craft inbound.
I do not have a precise location. However, a professional acquaintance in Louisiana should be able to lead you in the right direction. She is called Sharky, and she tends to haunt Lafitte. I recommend getting in touch with her.
Also, she has this machine.
Hope you wrote up a will this morning.
Man, are more hostiles jumping in? Really?
She is difficult to miss, I assure you.
Thanks, Satchel.
Let me land? Maybe let me land? I mean, the port is red colored, so that's bad. No. Let's hang out with Marla still for the moment.
That wasn't so bad.
My engine is so busted. My power reactor, really, is what it seems to be. Let's just see if they'll let me land. Nothing's shot at me in a while. And I did just show them what I am willing to do if they don't let me land. And if they don't, I mean, we'll just go back to Joplin and sell stuff off and repair, and then I guess go find something else to do. Head back to Eureka.
I think we can kick back a little now.
Yep, everybody seems to think... Okay. So Commonwealth stations. It was hostile the moment the cops started shooting at us, which was the moment we showed up. So we're never allowed to land at Commonwealth stations again, which is a real shame because that means that we are not, in fact, going to be able to buy anything here. Let's go back to Joplin and get some repairs.
Autopilot disengaged by distress signal.
Nope, don't have time for that kind of noise right now. I wonder how expensive these repairs are going to be.
All smooth flying on your end?
Yeah, pretty much. Ain't nothing I couldn't handle anyway.
It's granted. You are now entering an automatic landing zone.
I know the game doesn't work like this, but I sort of wish it did. We should totally have a reputation as that crazy woman who blew up a police cruiser by herself. That would actually be a neat way to implement a reputation system in a game, rather than having it be, like, just a simple abstract number. Have certain, like, and maybe, probably not exposed to the player, but, like, certain deeds give you certain reactions from other people. There's, like, a big internal checklist of types of reputation you could acquire. It would be fun to try to hunt those down, too. Try to figure out what they are. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage.
Well, at least she's not bleeding oil anymore.
Well, definitely do it. I need all those systems working. Alright. Oh, hey, look at that. They generated a point of robot modules while we were out. That's nice of them. You know what? These alien specimens are going to pay off almost all that damage. Okay, we got somewhere there. Where else might we find robot modules? Sorry, this isn't what I want. I want to go back to here, then I want to go to the mission board. Because on the mission board screen, we can access the sector map easily. Louisiana is just extremely in the wrong direction. It's like shocking how much it's in the wrong direction. Let's see, media production, transit outpost. We might be able to find some robots for sale at the mining stations. They probably have some, right? There's an unsavory den in rock farming. We don't really know of any other place where, like, the thing they make is robots, though, do we? Ooh, we can buy black market organs from the Red Devils in Gore. I wonder if we could just complete our mission relatively cheaply there? Complete the thing we've been holding on to forever? Ah, damn it. There's another robotic station in Nimpu, but it's Commonwealth aligned. Yeah, it looks like we're maybe just out of luck here. That's a shame, because without being able to buy a bunch from Joplin, like, it's... What do we need, like, 18 or something. We need a number that is not feasible to get in the slow way. Alright, well, let's just jump out to Eureka. We'll see what we can make of it. I'm very curious about the new ships. It sounded like they're not going to be, like, totally new. They're just going to be modifications of existing ships in the same way that, like, that swarm launcher was just a different version of the normal swarm launcher. Here we go. Eureka. It's nice to have a functional reactor again. Although, I would kill for a functional jump computer that actually takes you all the way to the destination. Doesn't make you fly the last 10% yourself. And I mean, we're not really jumping. Jump is the wrong word, but you know what I mean.
On their tail.
Well, no, we're in front of them. They were looking at us. You know her heart's in the right place. One more, I think. I like these engagements with the police. They're short and they feel decisive. As long as there's not a cruiser around, in which case they become incredibly long.
There's too many for me.
Come on, Juno, let's take them.
Well, apparently I'm not done.
This is an act of aggression.
You're sure mopping them up.
Are we good?
I think
We're
we're
good.
clear.
I gotta get back to the den.
You can tell that call was very important to me. I don't know. To be perfectly honest with you, I can't tell the difference. I don't know if she was more or less helpful than Richter. I do know, like, Richter's slimy in a way that I kind of like.
Destination reached.
I don't know. We'll play with Marla for a little while. We'll swap over to Satchel at some point.
Welcome to Bountiful.
We're actually probably going to end up flying pretty near Satchel's home station pretty soon, I think. So maybe that'll be easy to do. Okay, shipbuilder, or ship dealer. Let's see what we got. The Beluga, a substantial refit of the venerable Durston, has an additional turret mount at the cost of some cargo room. That is not my favorite phrase. So, lose a missile hardpoint, gain a turret hardpoint, and then also you lose 4 hold size in the deal. That doesn't actually seem like a thing I want to do. No, I think we're cool with our current ship. I like all the hold space. And the Sequoia is okay, but there's a lot to be said for level 4 shield, level 4 power plant. Yeah, I think we're sticking with our ship, which means that we don't actually need all that much money. So since we're not saving up for that, plus it would kind of suck to have to repaint. Since we're not worried about that, why don't we buy some other stuff? What do we need? We could go up to the big cargo hold. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, we're very nearly broke, but we have a massive amount of carrying space now. And are all the missions here still going to be cop missions? Ooh, no, this is something. Okay, an easy pirate mission in system. Sure, let's do it. Let's do it to have a little bit of spending money. I did not read it. Whatever, I'm sure it's fine. You know, go fight some freighters. It's a pirate mission. What else could it be? It's going to be blow up some cops or blow up some freighters. And I definitely saw the word freighter.
Destination reached.
Alright, we should probably read it. Their cargo should be of great value. Okay. Blow dudes up. Got it. Show me nearby targets. Ooh, sushi grade starfish. Stuff is relatively valuable. Yeah, I'm pretty bummed out about the robot thing, because, like, if it was more like 10 modules of whatever, then we could at least potentially make it happen just by finding enough robot modules on passing ships. 18 units is a lot.
Missile inbound. Missile inbound.
Boy, that was a really bad move there. You know, he's not a fighter pilot. He doesn't know what's up. But you generally don't want to just fly directly in front of a hostile ship with your back to them.
For you to die.
Where's this? I feel like the piloting assist is not actually trying to get me facing the enemy here. See, that one was at least trying to survive.
Gotcha.
Okay, we got through that pretty much okay. I think we're good. It looks like... Yeah, I'm not getting...
You're gonna be just one more mark on the kill.
Never mind. I have, in fact, got a hostile craft.
Missile inbound. Shields down.
Was that another one? Man,
Shields down.
why are there so many enemies streaming in very slowly one by one?
Evaded.
I'm gonna burn you to dust.
So we have no idea how much longer this encounter is going to be because it's just going to keep adding more ships periodically. It makes things a little bit tricky in terms of knowing whether or not we need to bail out.
You gotta fill him up with something, right?
Missile inbound. Missile evaded.
Yeah, the ECM's a nice peace of mind bit of equipment to have.
Inbound.
It was definitely right to get the shields and the hull plating settled first, though. Come on. Just die already. That one was very effective at turning constantly so that we were always shooting at a different part of the shield.
Missile
It's a good way to survive. Okay, and then there are police.
evaded. Forward shields down.
Yeah, that's my bad. Alright, hold on a second. Where's that cargo container? Man. Let's do some of this thing. Come on.
Forward shields down.
Looks
Missile
like that's
inbound.
safely in the hold.
Just need to see that mission complete notification. Come on, tractor faster. Trying hard to do that same rolling maneuver to make it awkward for them to hit us in the same part over and over again. Oh my god, there's so much cargo left.
Missile evaded. Port shields down.
I really thought we were going to be able to just like fight our way to a moment of
Shields down.
a moment of peace, perhaps.
There we go.
Okay, we still did not get credit for the thing. We probably have to get all of the cargo actually into the hold. That's my guess. Oh my god, there's still so much. Is that it, though? Oh, that's a pilot. I don't care about the pilot. Alright, let's turn around.
Missile inbound. Missile evaded.
Ooh, okay. Guy's trying to cut me off at the pass there.
Missile inbound.
Grab it, grab it, grab it.
Got it.
Shields down.
Okay, I think we got all of it. The last piece isn't in the hold yet. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I must have missed one, right? No, the only thing in the area is now... Oh, there's another... There's another freighter. Alright.
Missile inbound.
And how am I still taking damage?
Shields down.
Do they never have to stop firing? They have no reloads and infinite power for their weapons? Thanks to some good reactor design.
Hull breached.
That's bad.
Missile inbound. Systems heavily damaged.
Yes, I'm getting that impression. It might actually be a good idea to just die. Because at this point I think I've probably taken more damage than we're going to,
Missile inbound.
this is going to be negative value. Come on. How are you not dead? Ugh. Okay, so you cannot fight your way through those missions. They just keep throwing enemies at you until you have to run. It seems like sometimes on that stuff we can fight through and sometimes we can't. Not a lot of clarity on which situation is which ahead of time. And again, like, if the enemies were present
Increased.
all at once or more of them at once, it would be a lot easier to tell that that was not going to be doable. But that thing where they trickle in ships one by one
Reached.
over time is a little... It baffles that that kind of decision making. Alright. We're going to ignore all of the enemies. Just go blow up these freighters. And get the hell out of here. What missiles do I have up? Yeah. Let's use the swarms. So we may have to blow up that second freighter in a real damn hurry.
Oh shit!
Oh man, that just never gets old.
Come on, quickly, quickly.
What's that? Rich.
Missile inbound.
Ah.
Missile evaded.
Alright, let's make another pass here.
Inbound. Hostile craft entering the area.
Yeah, when is that not the case?
There we go.
Huh, they have different cargo.
I'm gonna take you down.
Come on, get it, get it, get it. Alright, still 2 more pieces.
Missile inbound. Missile
Sorry,
evaded.
girl. You can't hunt the hunter.
That's a really frustrating... Them calling me and making it impossible for me to use my scope is very frustrating. Where the hell is the... That's interesting. It just picked that piece of loot up for me without me... I didn't engage the tractor beam on it at all. That's weird. Come on. Give me a missile
Just roll
lock.
over and die.
Who's trying to kill you?
Shove that up your tailpipe.
Hostile
A weird thing for a guy to shout while he is being the aggressor in combat here.
No!
Okay.
shields down.
That's under control. Then we switch
Complete.
power. Oh, I don't actually have to pick the stuff up. I just have to blow the freighters. Oh, I do want to get paid.
Missile evaded. Port shields down.
Everything takes so long to blow up.
Hull breached.
Damn it, I just got
Come
this
on.
thing patched up.
Systems heavily damaged.
Yeah, the reactor took a ton of damage very quickly there. That was pretty weird. The, I guess they must spawn slightly different loadouts of traders. Because the traders there were doing way more damage than they were the first time.
Increased.
Like, the first time we were taking them apart pretty trivially.
Destination reached.
So if we ignore the traders, they just kill me. But if we fight the traders, doing that takes long enough that an infinite number of police show up and they kill me. It doesn't really get any easier. I guess what we can do is just not care about the freight. Just blow these dudes up and get out.
Shit! Just what I needed. Gaggle of shitheads.
Okay. That is the sound of a breach right there. Come on, come on, come on.
Hostile craft inbound. Port shields down.
Did that really not do it?
Red lights all over the board.
Oh, that's bad.
Shields down.
Shit!
Okay. So there's a third freighter this time. That's complicating.
Port shields down. Missile evaded.
It's been
Shields down.
Yeah, there's definitely just more people shooting at us this time.
Down.
It spawned a third group. So I'm assuming the way that this works is the ships are spawned in groups, not individually, right? Like we always see freighters with like 2 mercenaries or a trader and a mercenary. It just spawned 50% more enemies on that one, and made us actually kill the extra freighter for the mission to get completed, which is shitty.
Metabolize it, but they sure.
Destination reached.
Like the mission can be the listed difficulty with 1 group of enemies, or with 2 or with 3, but it can't be correct with both. This time there are 4 freighters. You know what? Fuck this.
Racial slur. Old barrel.
So what do we want to do instead then?
Some classics.
That really sucks though, that
Just get more
works that way. Yeah, I guess we're just headed up through Texas to Louisiana. So this is the Texas jump gate. we'll just pick up some money somewhere else. That that varying and, for some reason, steadily increasing difficulty mission, not really worth the effort.
Missile inbound.
I was trying to just shoot that down, didn't quite work out.
Shit.
Cops just ramming me. Everybody's always just ramming me. I have to say, I'm a little surprised, given that, like, on previous missions, like, I'm thinking of the ones where we had to gather the envelopes and stuff, we saw completely identical groups of enemies from one attempt to the next. So it's surprising to me that there were, here, let's swing through Amarillo. It's surprising to me that the location there, the contents of that node were different each time we went.
Wouldn't mind a hand taking out this mark.
Man, do I have to? Yeah, they're not gonna let me land.
That's a kill.
How is he still alive?
Hit and go.
Okay. Can I please dock now? It really was not going to engage the auto dock there. We very nearly had the moment I was talking about earlier in the episode. Alright, by any chance, do you have a lot of robot modules for sale? Nope. Are there any lucrative but not very difficult missions in the area? I have to acquire stuff. Nope. Okay. So, I guess maybe we just drop the robot module. I mean, we'll be back around Eureka at some point. Eventually we will come back to Joplin and they will actually be selling things again. So I guess we'll just hold on to it. Because you know what we needed was to have even less functional mission space. Is there another station in this area that we can visit? We could go to... I mean, we may as well. Maybe Nacogdoches will actually have some robots for sale. It's a pretty common good, and you gotta use robots for mining. Not because I think that we're like past human rights abuses or anything, but because people are expensive and hard to acquire out here, I have to imagine. Not everybody can afford a spaceship, right? I just got lawful reputation for doing literally nothing. The game really, really tries to herd you down that one path. I just wonder about stuff like that.
Dodge sector traffic
Like,
control.
if you're gonna make it so that people have to be lawful, I can understand that. Not wanting to have to like go through the difficulty of programming in the options for it to be meaningful for you to be a criminal. But if you've gone ahead and offered the choice to be a criminal, and it's not some secret thing, right? It's right there on the ship menu screen. Every time you look at it, you get that little bar. So then, like, why make it so awkward to? You know what? I don't think I want to activate Richter. Pass. Hard pass. I probably don't need to finish that thought. Y'all get where I'm going with it. Okay, well, they don't have any of the stuff we want, so let's just move along. Just keep jumping galactic north.
Ah, God damn it. Just what I needed.
Destination reached.
I must have really made a name for myself to have the police patrolling every warp gate, which is a thing that they were not doing before. I guess this is what happens when you single-handedly destroy a cruiser, right? You know, your ambush might be more effective if you guys waited close enough together that you could both fight me at the same time.
Craft entering the area. Craft entering the area.
Oh good, I'm sure those extra crafts aren't going to do anything to stop me from flying through the gate, right? Okay. Is Kansas the right direction? I guess I should maybe have checked that before jumping. No, Kansas was extremely not the right direction. Stupid computer not knowing what I want without me telling it. Okay, where we actually want to go is New Mexico. Yes. New Mexico, then Louisiana. Was that a big ship I just saw? It sure is. Oh, it's a Merc frigate, though. Those guys don't have anything valuable except for all of their guns and stuff. You would think you would be able to salvage parts of ships. Ah, what the hell? We could use the money.
Looks like somebody's in trouble.
Is this a mine thing?
I seem to be in a bit of trouble. I sure could use your help.
Easy enough. This is absolutely the most thematically and emotionally appropriate music for this moment. Oh, try that again. There we go. Okay, that's always really easy.
You sure pulled my ass out of the fire. Here's something for your trouble.
Did he drop me stuff? He dropped me stuff. Okay. I was kind of hoping he would just give us cash on that one.
Craft entering the area.
I mean, multiple tons of obtainium. This actually, that's a pretty good payout. Okay, what was I doing? This is... yeah, that is the right jump gate. I suppose we could mine while we're here, but with it being so hard to tell what you'll get beforehand, I don't really want to spend a bunch of time flying around in this asteroid field, only to end up with a cargo hold full of, like, 10,000 credits worth of iron ore.
Destination reached.
Fly easy now.
Okay, that seemed like more of a command than just a polite statement to a stranger, but okay, I will. That's wrong. Louisiana, here we go.
This ain't gonna go well for you.
Autopilot disengaged by craft proximity.
Wow, that's a lot of craft. That looks like a pirate cruiser. Yeah, huh. Okay, well, I'm not getting involved. We'll just key up the engines and get the hell out of here. These pirates do not have any respect for my deeds.
Mayday! Mayday! Requesting help from anybody in the area!
Kinda wish we could tell our turret. I wish I could tell the turret who is friendly and who is hostile. Not that I even want to stop it from firing. I just don't want it to fire on the wrong people.
There's too many for me.
Oh, we just, like, landed at the beacon. That's pretty weird. Didn't hear the signal going until we were right on top of it. This really seems like a private matter, though. Like, it would be rude to butt in. And I would never do anything rude. Alright, we haven't been through Louisiana in a long time. And of course, there are hostiles waiting for us right at the gate.
You're done.
How many of these things do you think we have to kill in order to deplete the police presence in the area? Because at some point there just aren't any more people who work for the police force, right? I'm not saying that we're definitely near that number, but I am saying that we could be near that number. We have done a lot of work on this particular score.
Hey, girl. Now that things have settled down over at the den, we're Back to our more routine sort of problems. You got some time to lend a hand?
For you, Marla?
Maybe
Yeah, I can
later.
swing that.
Thanks, Juno. See you soon.
I mean, we're not too far
I just
away.
thought you should have a
Oh,
little update.
Richter, what?
Electronics is off to a hell of a start. The orders are just rolling in.
Well, good for you, Richter.
Things are going so well that we're running low on materials. If you've got some free time on your hands, I've got another money-making opportunity.
You
Richter.
still holding down the bar in Nacogdoches?
This is a video call. He can see my face. He should be able to tell that this is my I have stuff to do
Electronics
face.
outfitted. Swing on by. I'm buying.
All right, Mr. Businessman. We'll see.
Too many lines of dialogue. I just want to jump the autopilot in.
Dodge sector traffic control. You're
Okay, there we go. Finally. Is this our man Sharky?
You must be Sharky.
Nope.
Juno Markev. You know, I heard about you. Dad used
That
to
is
tell me stories.
intense.
He's retired now, of course. I figured you would be too.
Cute kid. Aren't you a little young to be in a bar? Can I get you a Shirley Temple?
This is a family-friendly establishment. Didn't you see the sign? Anyway,
Is there any chance you could talk faster?
Nancy, with your, you know, deteriorating reflexes, you need a hand with anything?
It's a good thing for you. You're adorable. I think I'll be all right once my arthritis dies down.
Oh, come on. Don't be that way.
I'm looking for a guy named Ruth. He's recently in the system, and I was told you'd probably be able to point me in the right direction.
How about this? You play me in a little game of 8-ball. You
Oh, good.
win, and I'll help you out for free. I win, and you acknowledge the clear advantages of youth, and I'll let you tag along on a job, and then I'll see what I can do for you.
This is great because I'm extremely good at 8-ball. You're on.
You're on.
Rock on.
How does she do that? How is her hair doing that though? Like, I'm just saying, like structurally, it seems tricky. I'm not an engineer or anything. She's distracting. She's standing behind the balls because she knows that this is going to be distracting for me. How do I control the? I don't remember how to turn the thing. I'm gonna move the ball. Yeah, we'll do like this. Oh, hey, I actually sunk one. And then also the cue ball. Great. Great, solid, good job. Well, this is going swimmingly already. Oh, good news. She's good. Criminy. Now, I know what you're all thinking. This is not going to be one of those things where I end up losing at 8-ball over and over again for an hour and a half. We're going to try this game one time, then we're going to end the episode, and then next episode maybe we'll play pool for an hour and a half. I can't remember how to turn. Like, I literally... That's... Okay, you have to hold right click. That's a little... not intuitive or written anywhere. So hey, the table's not in a great position for me, actually. But like, if we give her control of the ball, she's going to win the game. Guess we can nudge this thing toward the corner? Maybe like something like this? Ah, almost. Okay, managed to put a couple of the balls in shootable-ish spots. Or she is actually really going to win, isn't she? I'm going to have to hit so many shots in a row. Hey, she messed up very slightly. Okay. This ball is in an awkward spot. We may never again have a chance this good to knock this in, so I think we would be foolish not to take it. Oh, my God. Well, I guess the good news is that that ball over there that's on the side is not very scoreable for her, so maybe we'll get lucky and she'll sink the 8 accidentally. I think that's probably our best chance here. Yeah, we may as well do this. Really? It turns out I've forgotten everything I learned. I mean, that was pointed right at the pocket. I guess I needed to hit it lighter or harder or way harder. You know, if you hit the ball hard enough, it will burrow into the edge of the table and will probably end up wherever they go when they go in the hole. Boy, what is my move here? Maybe I just sink the 8 ball and put myself out of my misery? Okay, why don't we try hitting this one in a sort of a cornerly direction? We could attempt that. That seems a little advanced for me, but I guess we have to get this ball out of this position either way. It's sitting near the side rail like that. It is definitely not something I can hit into anything. That's way better. Sort of in the middle-y part of the table works. Are you seriously going to... She did seriously get that. Well, okay. Her only remaining shot is not very good, so I guess that we got that going for us. So what, I just gotta get 6 before she gets any. No problem. Can't see how this would be difficult. Those two being right next to each other does complicate matters slightly. Okay, hey, look at that, I did one. Was that my second ball? I think it might have been my second. Yeah, I don't love this thing. I wonder if it's actually more difficult to hit it when she has to attack from a weird angle the way it would be if you were playing physical pool. This is going to be really easy to screw up. I gotta hit this just hard enough to avoid pushing it too far forward or backward. Yeah, it was not enough. Oh, and I dislodged the red ball that was guarding the corner there.
Damn it.
That's really bad. I mean, she may not even need that corner. Juno is so upset about the situation, she has driven the pool cue all the way through the table. I get that. I feel that way right now. This is pretty landable. Yeah, I can make this happen. Even I could make this happen. He said, and then failed to make it. There we go. All right. After you are confident, you have to get unconfident to sort of like reset your karmic state. What do you think? We might be able to land that. This is going to be a real problem. I think I might be able to do this part. Just going to have to... I always hit it too hard, so I'm going to aim short. Second I do that, though, we'll hit it like that. Phooey. That was actually not quite hard enough. Okay, well, she's got a real easy sink here. I would not be able to do this shot, but she's going to. And then, I mean, the 8 ball is not trivial to put in here, I think. Oh my god, this is the worst possible camera angle, the suspense. Okay. Okay. I think she could easily have done that. I did not mean to click. I clicked accidentally. I was just trying to angle the shot. Okay, showing off now. That's gonna go into. Oh, it didn't quite. Okay, as long as she never gets to shoot again, we're fine. In fact, this will be really easy because she set that up for us so nicely. So I just have to make it so she never gets to shoot again. How am I supposed to sink anything here? Especially with the position of the one over there, that's like a real problem. Okay, well, she wins. I think that pretty much goes without saying. You know what? But what if we tried one more time? Just one more time. Or maybe she'll have mercy on me. There's no way we're ever going to beat her, so maybe she'll have mercy on me.
Damn it. All right, time to pay up, Juno. I've got a bounty I need to scoop up around Robaline. You do a little ride along, and once he's in the clink, we're square.
All right, lead the way.
I thought she was going to make me beat her and do the job. Okay, that's fine. I did such a bad job, they're never even going to let me play pool in this bar again. You know what? Honestly, that's 100% fair. That is going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. That last part was embarrassing, and there's a non-zero chance I'm going to go back and edit it out of embarrassment. No, there's not. Listen, I am embarrassed, but I'm not so embarrassed that it's going to overwhelm my laziness. Come back next time, Monday, probably, to see if we can maybe get her to give us some lessons after this is all over. And we'll see you then.